Today I want to talk about the exploitation of the Kardashian kids, specifically the little girls, because there has been some things I've been seeing on the internet about how Khloe and Kylie have been hiding their new baby boys, but we all know that their daughters have been exploited for money. I have a lot of opinions about the Kardashians in general with how they exploit their kids. I've had a lot of opinions about it for a while before I even heard about this.
And Kim and Kanye West want to copyright their baby's name. While the gender isn't confirmed, according to insiders, they are planning to file a trademark by this summer. A source tells The Sun Kim and Kanye are extremely business-minded.
I'll see little things about them here and there that just really get under my skin. One of the things being when Kim Kardashian was on the Ellen DeGeneres show and she was saying how her son was wearing real diamonds around his neck.
And Psalm is the one that was wearing the giant chain around his neck. Is that Psalm?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God, he wears this fake giant chain.
Wait, did you say fake?
Not only that, but we all know that Kim Kardashian was robbed at gunpoint in Paris for her jewelry.
I was laying in bed like, should I wash my face? I'm so tired. I'm in my robe. I need to get up. I need to wash my face. And then 10 minutes later, I was like dozing. And then I heard pounding up the stairs. And then I saw two guys holding another guy down in police uniforms, but right outside of my bedroom, 5 feet away. So I slid off my bed and picked up my phone and I'm like, I don't know how to call 911 in a different country. And so I called Pascal, and then the guy came and grabbed the phone for me, threw me on the bed.
I know this sounds crazy, but I know that was meant to happen to me. And I don't want to start crying, but I feel like that was so meant to happen to me. Like, I'm such a different person. The things, I really feel like things happen in your life to teach you things. And this was like, thanks. It was probably no secret. You see it on the show and it's being flashy. Like, I was definitely materialistic before, and I'm so happy that my kids get this me and that this is who I'm raising my kids, because I just don't care about that stuff anymore. But it's not worth it. Like, I don't care about that stuff. I don't care to show off.
Because you were showing these diamonds, because you were in Paris, you showed off what you had.
Yeah.
And you think that that attracted those guys, and they said, she has all this in her apartment.
Yeah.
And Psalm is the one that was wearing the giant chain around his neck. Is that Psalm?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God, he wears this fake giant chain.
Wait, did you say fake?
You are putting your son in danger by doing that. You are putting him in harm's way. That's something I wouldn't do in general, but on top of that, she was robbed at gunpoint. You can imagine how that would affect you, the PTSD that you would have. Did she just forget what happened to her? And we all know that the Kardashians are very like, what can I slap my name on? What product can I slap my name on to make money off of? They're very driven when it comes to selling products and things like that. Like, that's what they do. I'm very like, because I know how people can be when it comes down to being celebrities. I know that they can put their name on basically anything and sell it. So I'm very cautious over, is this thing actually good, or are they just trying to make money off of it and cut corners and all that and the other? Do that all you want. The thing that bothers me is when they use their underage children to sell their products or to get talked about on the internet, whatever it may be. It bothers me that the children are involved in what they're doing. It would not be difficult for them to keep their kids out of the limelight. They have the ability to have nannies, to have people to help support them so that they're able to have their children be taken care of while they're working, and to not put them out at all. But they continue to. Now, I'll give Kylie a little bit of slack because I don't know exactly how old she was when she had her daughter, but when she had her first baby, she was a lot younger, and you do live and you do learn, you know? So I totally understand that, you know, whenever she had her first kid, that maybe she didn't think that there'd be anything wrong with posting her on the internet or using her name to sell her products, which she did do. She came out with makeup that was based off of her daughter. So she did do those things. And I get like at that time that you may not see that there's anything wrong with it. But the thing that bothers me, since she's had her son, she made a comment, I believe it was in a video with Hailey Baldwin, where they were dressed up like witches for like a Halloween thing. And she was talking about how she has grown up.
I think definitely when I got pregnant and started, having kids,
I think that I just have a different relationship with social media, and I think my priorities are just in a different place.
It came off like she was talking about how she wants to do things different now than the way that she used to do them, which I totally respect. And in doing that, every time she's posted a picture that has her son in it, she hides his face, but continued to show her daughters. Not only did she show her daughter's face all over her Instagram and go and get pictures with her and stuff, but she would sell products with her. She made a baby line and used her daughter in the photos for this baby line. I don't understand why her and Khloe are suddenly not showing their sons. This is a good example of what I'm talking about, where Kim Kardashian posted this video from their Thanksgiving this year. They got these royal paintings done of their family, and you can see Kylie's daughter Stormi, but Khloe and Kylie's sons, it just shows the back of their head. There is a lot of theories for this, and I'm not saying that I agree with any of these, but just some of the theories are people think that the Kardashians are aware that the daughters can make them money, that the daughters are profitable, and that the boys are not as profitable as the daughters are. People have said that Kim Kardashian is different with her daughters than she is with her sons because she's supposedly aware of this. And I guess there was a clip of Kris Jenner saying that she doesn't know how to raise boys, she knows how to raise girls. And it's because Kris Jenner is a businesswoman and she knows how to profit off of girls, not boys. And that's why Rob is always in the background. He doesn't really get the same amount of opportunities as the daughters do. And you kind of feel like, is Kris responsible for that?
The Kardashian-Jenner sisters have hundreds of millions of followers on social media, a TV show in more countries than the Peace Corps, and a collective fortune bigger than the Kennedys, built on things like makeup, clothing, and personal endorsements. Jenner says she spends a lot of her time managing her children's career, a self-styled momager who takes a 10% cut.
Did you trademark the term momager?
I did.
She's like their manager, right? She's the one that gets them these opportunities, or at least she did it in the past. So why wasn't Rob given the same opportunities? Is it because the daughters are more profitable? And is that why now that the little girls are blasted all over everything, but the boys are not? And is this something that they're consciously doing that they are aware of? I am all for somebody hiding their children's identity from the internet. I think that's extremely smart just because the internet is so new. We don't know what these images are being used for and how this is going to affect them in their future, and if this is something that they are even going to want when they're older. Are they going to like that they were all over the internet? Like, especially with the amount of fame that the Kardashians have, like how known they are, like once you have them all over everything, how do you really come back from that? So I feel like while your children are still extremely young, you could make some changes now. I feel like, you know, if Kylie didn't want to show her son, I also feel like she could also hide her daughter. I think that her daughter is still young enough that if she stopped posting her all over everything and using her in promotions for her products, that, you know, she's going to eventually grow up where maybe she's not as recognized. She could do that now, but she continued to post her. Like, the thing that was just to me was she posted a picture with Travis, her son, and her daughter, and hid her son's face, but left her daughters there. It's a little weird when you're hiding one of your kids and not the other. And I'm not telling them, show your sons. I don't think they should, but I think that they should give their daughters the same amount of privacy that they are giving their little boys. And I think that their daughters and their sons should be treated the same. And Kylie's just been a little bit weird with her son in general. Like, when she gave birth, she announced his name. And then after she announced it, she was on one of the late shows and she said that they basically called him something else and were gonna legally change his name, and that's not going to be what it was.
Now, initially, you named him Wolf.
Yes.
Then you decided you were going to change his name.
Yes.
Where are we? Where are we with that? Have you changed the name?
We haven't officially legally changed the name.
So, still
His name
Wolf?
is still Wolf. His passport's Wolf, but that isn't going to be his name.
So it seems like she also doesn't want his name out there. So maybe this was a decision she decided to make, like, once he was born. But either way, give your daughters the same amount of privacy. Why are we hiding these little boys and then putting the little girls all over everything? And just to go off of the fact that they profit off of their kids and that it's not about keeping their identities protected at all, is that in season 2 of the Kardashians, Kylie had actually said, this year has been very transparent transformative for me. There's so many amazing things that I'm really excited about to hang out with my babies and really dive into my work. My baby's name is still Wolf. I'll let you guys know when I change it. Maybe I'll tell you guys in season 3. So she initially came off like she wanted to keep his name private, but now she's teasing, hey, watch season 3 because I may tell you there, which they will make money off of the more people that watch. So again, they're using their kids for profit. I've also seen some speculation that people think that they will eventually show their son, and that when they do that, it will be if there is something that they are trying to get the attention off of, because apparently the Kardashians are notorious for, if there's any sort of controversy, drama, anything that's going on that looks bad in their name, they will do something that takes the attention off of that. So some people think, because there is still some legal stuff going on behind the scenes with Travis and Astroworld and some of the families and stuff of the victims, that people think that if anything gets heated with that's when Kylie will put her son's face out there to bring the attention off of Travis Scott and the Astroworld thing. And maybe they could do that with something else. If it's not that maybe if there's some other thing that happens where they're in the news for something that they don't want to be being talked about for, then they could do that then. This is something that they've done in numerous different situations where they were being talked about for something in a negative way, and then suddenly bringing the attention to something else completely separate. Like, this is what they do, and they're really good at it because people don't realize that's what they're doing. I mean, does anybody remember the situation where Ray J outed Kim Kardashian about her sex tape? Is anybody talking about that anymore? No, because they did stuff to get that out of the news, and that's what they do. Now, if they do use their children to do things like that, that's disgusting. I'm not saying that they're going to, but that is something that people have speculated. But either way, I think that it's awful that they use their kids to promote things, to make money, to get people to watch their show. I think they should let their children's lives be private. They have the ability to do that. That's the thing that is so extremely frustrating. They have the ability to keep them private. They have enough content, enough things that they could put out where people would never see their children. But the thing is they know that getting those pictures gets them views, gets them money, gets them attention, and that is what they want. I always say this on my channel. I say this about TikTok moms and all that stuff, like the mother of Ren Eleanor. Use your own face to profit off of. Don't use your children. Like, don't put them in harm's way for attention, like what Kim Kardashian did with her son wearing the diamonds on his neck. Why would you do something like that? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And if you like this video and you want to see more like it, definitely give it a thumbs up and I will do that. And if you guys would like to see more content from me, I also have a second channel. I don't feel like enough people know about it. It is not content like this. It's vlogs and more of my personal life. I show more of, you know, my personality and things like that over there. So if you guys would like to head over and subscribe to my second channel, please do. And I'm also posting members content again. So if you join my members, you will get exclusive videos that are private and just for members, and would love to have you guys over there as well. So if you guys would like to join or subscribe to my other channel, those things will be linked down below, and I will be seeing you guys soon for another one.